Hey everyone, welcome back to Bee's Kitchen. Hoping you're all doing well today. I am super excited to share with you this delicious garden eggs abomu. Guys, this garden eggs abomu is packed with goodness. If you've never tried making it today, you are in for a treat. So stay with me and let's get started. To get started, I'm going to add my garden eggs to cold water and I will rinse this to ensure that it is nice and clean. Also guys, if you don't have garden eggs, you can certainly use aubergines for this recipe and it comes out great. Next, using kitchen knife, I'm just going to remove the head part of the garden eggs. I will slice it into two and place this in a bowl. I will repeat the steps until I no longer have any garden eggs left. I'm now going to go ahead and add my Scotch Bonnet to the garden eggs, and I'm using 4 because I love my Abomu very spicy. However, if you don't like spicy food, feel free to use less of the Scotch Bonnet. Next, I will add water and I will cover and allow the garden eggs to boil over for 12 to 15 minutes on low to medium heat. However, during the cooking process, I will remove the Scotch Bonnet from the garden eggs. I'm now going to go ahead and prep my yam, and I will be eating my garden eggs abomu with some yam because that's my favorite way of eating this abomu. If you also like yours with plantain, go ahead and peel your plantain. Of course, when it comes to the yam, honestly guys, just feel free to cut your yam to your desired size, shape that you prefer. I'm just going to cut mine round, peel the yam, and then just slice it into 2. Once I have finished peeling my yam, I'm just adding it to cold water, and then next I'm going to go ahead and wash the yam thoroughly with cold water to ensure that it is nice and clean. To a pot, I'm going to add some water, and this is what I'm going to be using to cook my yam. Next, I'm going to season the water with a little bit of salt, and then I will add my washed clean yam to the water. I will also be adding some eggs because I want some boiled eggs in my abomu. So I've just washed my eggs and I'm going to add the eggs to the yam. I'm going to cover and just allow this to cook. And we all know that abomu will not be complete without some Kobi. I have been soaking the Kobi in water for about 30 minutes. This is just to ensure that any excess salt is also removed. We all know Kobi is very salty, and I don't like mine when it's too salty. So using kitchen shears, I'm just removing the fins from the Kobi, and I'm just going to keep the tail part on because I think that part is cute. Next, I'm going to place this in a pot. I'll add cold water and I'll just bring the Kobi to a boil on low to medium heat for about 5 minutes. Now, to work on the rest of the vegetables, I'm going to start with my onions. So for the onions, I'm going to be using 2. One will be to make the abomu, and then the second onion, which I will be slicing, and this is what I'm going to use to infuse the palm oil. So once I have my onions ready, I'm just going to go ahead and literally dice one, and then the second one I'm going to slice. For the abomu, you're going to need some tomatoes, and I'm using fresh tomatoes. I'm just going to skewer my fresh tomatoes using my bamboo skewer. If you have the metal one, I think this will be great. I don't have it, so I'm just going to use the bamboo one, and I'll be roasting this on my cooker. And finally, I think this is the start of the show. This is momone. I'm going to skewer the momone because I will be roasting this on my stove as well. Now, if you want your abomu to taste really good, you are going to need some momone, also known as fermented fish. So ensure you get some from your local Ghanaian supermarket. This is where I got mine. Now, I'm literally roasting the momone on my cooker so I get this nice smoky flavor in it. Now, to make the abomu, you're going to need asanka and tapoli. However, guys, if you don't have one, it's okay. You can use a blender to make your abomu as well. So I've added my diced onions to my asanka, and now I'm removing my Scotch bonnet, which should be soft at this point, to the asanka. And now I'm going to add some salt, and then I'm just going to grind to a nice smooth consistency. However, if you don't like yours smooth, literally just grind it to the consistency of your choice. I'm now going to add the start of the show, and this is the momone, and I'm just going to grind everything together. I know you can tell the excitement in my voice, because when it comes to abomu, I just get so excited, especially when there's a momone and some Kobi coming my way. Also, be sure to add some peanuts, because this just elevates your abomu to a whole new level. If you don't have roasted peanuts, you can certainly use peanut butter paste and literally just mix everything together well. And just as I roasted my momone, I'm also roasting my tomatoes, because I want it to have this smoky flavor to it. And guys, please be careful when you're roasting. I don't want anyone to burn themselves. So next, I'm just going to go ahead and add my roasted tomatoes one by one to the asanka, and I will grind together very well. And as you can see, everything is coming together really well. So next, I'm going to go ahead and add my garden eggs, and I'll continue to grind. When it comes to the garden eggs, I'm trying not to overcrowd my asanka, because I just want to ensure that once I'm grinding, everything is combining really well. So I'll be doing this in stages. And I have finished grinding everything, and guys, my excitement, oh gosh, is drawing closer, because I am nearly done with making this abomu, and oh my goodness, I cannot wait to enjoy. So I'm going to go ahead and add palm oil to a pan. I'll just allow the palm oil to come to heat, and next I'm going to add the sliced onion, and I will also add momone. Like I said, this momone is the start of the show. Now I'm going to add the momone because I want to infuse the momone and the sliced onion in this palm oil, because this abomu is not just any abomu, it is A1 abomu. So I just want it to taste really good. That's why I am adding the momone to infuse in this palm oil. I will also add some smoked mackerel. Now for this mackerel, I literally purchased it from a Ghanaian supermarket, and I break it up. I'm just going to add it to the palm oil. I'll mix everything together, and this is what's going to just make sure that your abomu is on another level. And now now I'm gradually going to add the infused palm oil to my garden eggs mixture, and then I will mix everything together well to ensure that the garden eggs and the palm oil has mixed together really nicely. Try not to do this all at once, try and do this in stages so you know that everything is mixing really nicely in your asanka. Oh my god guys, this abomu is looking so good and I cannot wait to finish everything so I can enjoy. Now to just make everything perfect, I'm going to add my Kobi, followed by the boiled eggs, followed by the smoked mackerel, which has been infused with palm oil and momone, and then finally, to just make everything perfect, I'm going to add some sliced avocado. Now when I said this is A1 abomu, I was not lying. Now this abomu is just going to make me so happy because this is one of my favorite Ghanaian dishes and I cannot wait to enjoy because I have been craving this for weeks. Guys, look at this beauty. This looks amazing, and if you have not yet tried this recipe, kindly try and let me know what you think below. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so, and don't forget to click that notification bell. Enjoy your delicious abomu and I'll see you next time. Bye.